with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, and please remain standing. Let's think about our troops and serving our country for the, overseas and here, and missing their family during this holiday season, and wish them all the best. Thank you. So it is now 9:03 roughly. The special meeting was called for Saturday, December 21st at 9 a.m. By Deputy Mayor Steve Alpert and
The Board of Trustees.
Board of Trustees.
Yes.
At this time, we're opening the meeting. Well, we're not opening the meeting because we don't have a quorum, excuse me.
I want to apologize on behalf of the remaining, the other trustees that are not here. A decision was made to postpone this meeting because the mayor has decided to institute a legal proceeding against the Board of Trustees. So out of respect for the legal process, while the matter is before the courts, I can make no further comments at this time. And I'm very sorry that this happened. It was just in court yesterday.
So since we don't have a quorum, the meeting will not take place. So were you notified about canceling the meeting or postponing the meeting, and by whom?
We discussed it last night, but it was too late to cancel it.
We who?
The Board of Trustees.
Altogether?
Altogether.
Okay.
It's a conflict of the open meetings.
All right, let me continue.
One at a time. There was individual messages.
Right, and then no one chose to notify the mayor.
Well, we decided we would hold this meeting here and have this meeting here, but announced that we cannot discuss anything further because of the litigation that was brought up.
But the other members are not here, so we're not holding a meeting. There is no meeting to be had. And the mayor was not notified of their discussion or determination of postponing or canceling the meeting. At this meeting, what I proposed, since it was only a special meeting, and at the same time that you were only allowed to discuss what was posted, was the position of village attorney. And my statement was going to be that I was going to make a motion once again to appoint Ralph DeMarco to village attorney. That was my intention. Unfortunately, the village trustees did not choose to include me in any of the discussion. Once again, I have to make clear that they are undermining the office of the mayor without keeping the mayor in communication with any moves they make and meeting in secret. It is unacceptable and unlawful to what they are doing. Ludicrous. They are putting the village in jeopardy. The taxpayers need to know what is going on, and they will not reveal it. Trustee Alpert is correct. There is legal action being taken, and that's as far as I can go. Thank you for coming out.
I'd like to
There's
talk,
no
Mr.
meeting.
Mayor. Can we make comments?
No, the meeting's over. There is no meeting.
I'd like to make a comment, okay? A public comment, we're in a public room, okay?
All right, make a public
Okay.
comment.
Just so the record's straight for the public to know, okay? There was a temporary restraining order filed by King
We're not
and
discussing
the
the...
village. I'm discussing, I'm a private
You-
citizen.
you-
I went to the court date, I have a
That's
right
fine.
to talk, and I'm gonna talk, Mr. Mayor. And
Okay.
anyone else can talk, I hope, in this room.
I'll say,
The mayor
This is not a
filed,
public meeting, keep that in mind.
the mayor filed, okay, through the village attorneys, Keene and Bean, in order to show cause with a temporary restraining order. What that temporary restraining order was attempting to do was undo Terry Rice being named under a contract attorney with the village, okay? And at the same time, asking the court, the Key and Bean, extend their time, okay? There was a full hearing for hours in front of a very smart, astute judge named Judge Marks in the Supreme Court yesterday. I attended it. After arguments that went back and forth and papers filed by the mayor and his attorney, the judge made a decision, okay, that he would not issue a temporary restraining order and he would leave in place what was done. Other things that were discussed at that thing well, what was done and what wasn't done. At this point now, and I'm going by what, as listening as a resident to what the judge said, by January 6th, Terry Rice has to file an answer to that paper for the order to show cause. And then the lawyers, Keene and Bean, have to file by, and I may be wrong on my date, I think it's the 24th or the 26th, answering papers to that, and the judge will make a decision. At this point, that judge did not see enough reason to halt and stop what the lawyers and the mayor attempted to do at that point, okay? There's issues on whether who was notified and who wasn't. There's an email, there'll be email trails, there'll be other things that people can see exactly what happened. Openness and fairness for everyone is the right thing, but you have a court proceeding pending. And if people decide, board members decide to respect that court's, until they make their decision, that on this subject, that's ample. I'm sure there will be. I think, if I'm not mistaken, if you look at the thing, there's a meeting scheduled for January 6th, okay? But there were things done, and there was actually discussion in that room where I heard Trustee Alpert testify, who was actually at the last meeting, that 3 people would have come to the Monday meeting because it was one of the dates that the mayor had proposed. So they would have all been at that meeting, right? But then the lawyer for the mayor said, well, only 2 of them can come. But you still would have had a quorum of 3. You need 3 to have a quorum, okay? So this is not going to turn into Suffern, going to turn into he said, she said. There'll be official paperwork that anyone can read of the facts, of email trails, of conversations, of people who told different people, I can't come to a meeting. So this is not, okay? Right now, there's nothing stopping it. The judge ruled that what the board did so far can stay in place. There's been nothing. There are legal cases. I read some of the stuff here, okay? I took my time out and I went, okay? And right now, things are in place for a judge to decide, and the public can get it at some point and read that same paperwork. But he ruled, after a few hours of a hearing, that what they did so far, there's not enough reason to change it, and more paperwork has to be filed. So until everyone reads that paperwork and watches it, I think they sit and should wait for a fair chance and not judge everyone, because just because someone isn't out there on Facebook screaming, this is what happened, doesn't mean that's what happened. And when you get filed with papers against you, you're usually listening to an attorney and say, you know, go ahead. But these taxpayers have spent a lot of money now fighting what this board did, which they legally did. What I feel, my opinion, is they legally did. Because if you have 3, I said in my opinion, sir, and you can talk after me, you're more than welcome, okay? Okay, you a Suffern resident? I'm just curious. Okay? Yes. Yes, sir, I am, okay? For a long time.
All right, let's say
Something ain't broke, what are you trying to fix?
I don't understand the question.
If something ain't broke, what are we trying to change something that's been working?
Well,
That's all I know. That's it.
We have excellent representation here in the village. The village has been moving forward for the last 5 years.
Has anyone
without
submitted,
flaw.
has anyone,
Excuse me.
I was still talking, I got interrupted. You said it wasn't a meeting. You're not commanding the meeting. You want to talk. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I want to say one thing.
Thank you. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Have a good day.
My statement is, regardless of legal
Good
action,
job.
those trustees should have showed up because the public was notified and they could have gave you a reason why they couldn't speak.
Once again,
They disrespected everybody that came out.
every resident, the mayor's office, the village of Suffern, this is twice.
I don't think everyone's disrespected. I don't think everyone's disrespected.
Absolutely.
I don't think everyone's disrespected.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day, everyone. Facts don't lie.
There you go.
No, it's not me, it's women.
We don't even know the facts, which is the problem.
Which is crazy.
The public has been left completely in the dark. Why the trustees made this move to begin with.
Negotiating contracts,
Goes
no.
back to more, ex-trustee Hertzman. The mayor has a right to tell you everything then, and he didn't. He has a right to go open, he could've gave me the contract. He could've gave me the email trail.
They negotiated the contract,
Trail.
find that out.
Why don't you find it out?
Why I can't?
I don't know.
They won't answer the question.
I don't know how they negotiate a contract. I didn't have to negotiate a contract.
Yeah.
Do you know what took place?
No, I do not.
Okay.
Okay.
So the trustees.
I don't know where
the
it took place.
trustees do not even know.
I don't know if
They
they know
don't
that.
know who was there.
Mr. Mayor.
They don't know
Mr.
where
Mayor,
it took
Mr. Mayor,
place.
did those trustees, Mr. Mayor, did the trustees,
Where the contract was
Mr. Mayor,
negotiated.
ask your question,
You're asking the wrong
Mr.
person.
Mr. Mayor, you represented at the, Mr. Mayor, you represented at the last
The
board
mayor
meeting.
and the deputy mayor don't know where they negotiate.
Yeah.
Mr. Mayor, I don't know that, I don't know that.
You just said-
Mr. Mayor, did you tell the public,
You know
Mr.
what?
Mayor, did you tell the public that they didn't contact
This is
you?
another coup.
This ain't a coup, this is with a system. It's a fair system, you just gotta be willing to play it fair. You gotta play by the rules. You just don't like the results.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll say it plainly, elections have consequences.
Steve? Yes. I'm fine. Recording stopped, I hope? No, okay. I'm not discussing.